The lights dimmed, the crowd roared. Kendrick Lamar took the stage, but not as himself. He stood within a sea of black performers. They formed the American flag, a living, breathing symbol of the nation's foundation. It was a powerful statement. America was built on the backs of black people, yet their struggles are often ignored. Lamar's message was clear. He was here to make a change. This wasn't just a performance, this was a protest. The Super Bowl, a symbol of American entertainment, became a platform for truth. This was black history in the making. The flag wasn't just a visual spectacle, it was a metaphor for the resilience and strength of black people. It was a reminder of their contributions to a nation that often takes them for granted. This powerful imagery set the stage for a performance that would stay with viewers long after the final note. Lamar was not there to entertain. He was there to awaken. His Super Bowl performance was a call to action, a demand for recognition, and a celebration of black excellence. The stage transformed. Stark, minimalist sets evoke the chilling world of Squid Game. The dancers, clad in the game's iconic tracksuits, moved with a robotic precision. This wasn't just a nod to a popular show, it was a searing indictment of economic inequality. Lamar drew a parallel between the show's deadly competition and the reality faced by many. The wealthy elite, like the game's VIPs, profited from the desperation of the poor. This resonated deeply with the struggles of black communities, disproportionately affected by poverty and systemic barriers. The Squid Game imagery wasn't just about money, it was about power. It was about who gets to make the rules and who's forced to play the game. This was a game rigged against the marginalized, and Lamar wasn't afraid to expose it. His performance was a mirror reflecting the harsh truths of society. He wanted the audience to confront the uncomfortable realities that are often ignored. This was social commentary disguised as entertainment. The colors of the American flag, red, white, and blue, took on a sinister meaning. Dancers dressed in these colors moved with a controlled uniformity. They represented the system, the powers that be, dictating the narratives we consume. These dancers weren't individuals. They were cogs in a machine, programmed to distract and entertain. Their synchronized movements highlighted the lack of individuality and critical thought encouraged by the system. Lamar's message was clear. We are being manipulated. The entertainment industry, with its focus on spectacle and escapism, often serves as a tool of control. It distracts us from the real issues, the injustices that need our attention. The dancers in red, white, and blue were a stark reminder of this control. They were a symbol of the ways in which we are conditioned to accept the status quo. This was a call to break free from the chains of manipulation. The main stage wasn't just a stage, it was a giant PlayStation console. This wasn't a random design choice, it was a powerful metaphor for the way the system views and treats people. We are all players in a game controlled by someone else. Our lives are gamified, our struggles reduced to entertainment. The PlayStation, a symbol of escapism and distraction, became a symbol of oppression. Lamar's message was clear. We are not here for your entertainment. Our lives are not a game. Our pain is not a spectacle. The PlayStation stage was a stark reminder of the dehumanizing nature of the system. This imagery forced the audience to confront their own complicity. By consuming entertainment that profits from pain and suffering, are we part of the problem? This was a call to examine our own roles in perpetuating the system. Section 5. Uncle Sam's Truth. The familiar voice of Samuel L. Jackson boomed through the stadium, but he wasn't there to promote a movie. He was there as Uncle Sam, a symbol of America itself. His words were not celebratory. They were a searing indictment of the nation's history. Jackson spoke of broken promises, of systemic racism, of the violence inflicted upon black communities for generations. He highlighted the hypocrisy of a nation that claims to be a beacon of freedom while denying basic rights to its own citizens. His words were not easy to hear, but they needed to be said. This wasn't about shaming America. It was about holding it accountable. It was about acknowledging the past in order to create a better future. Jackson's presence as Uncle Sam was a powerful reminder that America's story is not just one of triumph. It is also a story of oppression, of struggle, and of resilience. This was a call to confront the darker chapters of American history, and to work towards a more just and equitable future. Section 6. SZA's Unshaken Dignity. In a world obsessed with the hypersexualization of women, especially black women, SZA's presence was a breath of fresh air. She stood on stage fully clothed, her talent and artistry speaking louder than any revealing outfit could. Her performance was a testament to the power of black women who refused to be objectified. SZA challenged the male gaze, demanding to be seen and heard for her talent and her message. Her performance was a radical act of self-love and respect. In an industry that often exploits and degrades women, SZA stood firm in her dignity. She refused to compromise her values for the sake of entertainment. This was a powerful message to young black girls watching. You don't have to shrink yourself or conform to societal expectations to be successful. Your worth comes from within.